go. Hey everybody, it's episode 3 of season 2 of Charmed. Last time was set in the distant future, and we got to see all sorts of funky technology and the things that happened. You wouldn't believe. We'll see if any of the effects of that episode play into how our characters act going forward. We've already seen Prue at the end of last episode take a bit of time off work. Oh, we'll also see if Piper's new place that they bought in episode 1, if we can open it or do it up, or if there's going to be more progress with that, and how her and Leo's relationship goes. We'll also check in on Dan and Jenny, see what they're up to. What happened to her parents? Why is she was called in some weird place in episode 1. I don't think they're there. Kind of confusing. There's more story to learn about those two. Gentle introduction, episode 1. Not in episode 2 at all. I expect them to be in episode 3. Could be wrong. I liked what they did with Leo in the future. They made him look significantly different. He looked hardened and more... He had a bit of edge to him that only comes with time. So, the actor did a great job. The director, the writing, they didn't need to do that with... They didn't do that with the girls because they were themselves. They were just in, older bodies. They just had to change how they looked. Especially Prue with her blonde hair. That blonde hair really worked. Sell the look of the person she became when she dedicated herself to success over everything else. They also made Piper look kind of homey, kind of like she had a child and she was, she looked like a mother. And Phoebe, she looked like a psychopath. No. Don't know actually what they changed. Did they change how she looked? I can't remember now. But I did notice the way Leo was acting. He strode in like he was coming from, the future. Where shit had gone down. He was taking more of an active role. He was taking charge. He wasn't meek. He was forthright. And it was a bit harsh with Phoebe. Teaching them a lesson. Then they went back in time and they didn't prank Poop Man, who ended up being the politician. But he's still an asshole. His dog is still shitting on other people's... It isn't even on their lawn. It's right where they would walk. Why would you... Why, dude? What's wrong with people? Well... At least the paper boy who throws it on their grass. The poop won't interfere with the paper, so... there's some good things to come from it. Anyway, this is episode 3. Let's have a look. Let's have a look and see what it's called. Let's have a look. No, it's not season 3, it's season 2. Careful. It's called The Painted World. Maybe somebody has the power to make paintings become reality. Could be about an artist, a witch, an artist witch. I was thinking about the title of the first episode of this season is called Witch Trial, which is what happens in episode 2. The second title is called Morality Bites. There was no biting. So maybe there's going to be a dog in this one. Maybe, can you imagine? All the titles are slightly shifted. And I'm trying to make them fit. Because morality makes sense for the last episode. But, and Witch Trial makes sense for the first one, because they have to... It is a... I guess every episode is a witch trial for them. You know, they have to figure something out. They had to confront Abraxas. Become one with the Force. Okay, let's go. Oh, Buckland. Oh, that guy's still working late.
Painting of a Gothic castle. Artist unknown. Circus.
It's like a night gallery.
Miss Franklin, where did you say you got this?
I inherited it, but it's been in my family for generations.
Oh, was it haunted?
But do I really need to be here?
Oh.
No.
Do you have somewhere else to be?
Most people prefer to be at an appraisal.
It's worth millions. Millions.
I'm kind of in a hurry.
Say no more.
She's sketchy as hell. Maybe she just wants rid of
So,
it.
have a sign at the bottom.
Sure.
That will let us go ahead and x-ray the piece.
I'm out of here. See you later. Never coming back.
Miss Franklin, I would really like the time to research this. That way I can get you the best price.
I just want rid of it.
But I'm not interested in getting the best price. I just want you to sell that painting as soon as you can, all right?
Prue,
Good night, Miss Hallowell.
there's a very obvious question you should be asking. Why? What's up with that painting? Why do you want out of here? You seen somebody in the window?
It's not like I borrowed Prue's car so I could drive it into a pole.
Hey,
How bad's this?
where's Phoebe? She's in an elevator. She's deathly scared of elevators. She's acting. Piper's distracting her on the phone. She doesn't realize she's in an elevator. She's gonna freak out in a few seconds when she realizes she's in there. Isn't she? Oh no, my worst fear. What am I doing here? Oh, if this elevator gets stuck. Falls to her death. She knew. She had a premonition about it when she was young. And that's why she has a fear of elevators, because when she was a kid, before their memories were erased about having powers, she had a premonition of herself dying in an elevator. And that stuck with her, even though their memories were erased about having powers. That stuck with her. And now here we are. Poor Phoebe's about to die. And Piper's just, doop-a-doop-a-doo, preparing her new place, getting some drinking straws in. Her poor sister's about to die in an elevator. What are you doing, Piper? The prophecy. Let's get back to it. See if she survives the next few seconds.
If you're calling to borrow money, I don't have any.
No, it's not about money. It's just...
Oh, she survived.
I don't want you to tell Prue.
You have to tell her it's her car and you don't have the money to fix it.
I'm at this company called Web San Francisco.
It looks like Buckland's to me.
And I faxed them my resume this morning, and they want to meet with me tonight.
Hello, I would like a job. Oh, look at all these fancy Nancy people. Are they all going for the same one?
I have an appointment.
It's an aptitude test. You can finish it at home.
At home?
Right.
When I was at Harvard, yeah. How'd you know?
Saw it on your resume. I was cum laude also, except I was a Ford Foundation scholar.
Stanford? I went to Stanford.
Intimidating, isn't it?
Yeah, dude.
In this day and age, who can't write in the HTML and numeric languages, right?
Yeah, right. What, dude? Oh, the painting's on fire! The painting's on fire! It's haunted.
Oh!
Just like everybody else. Hey, Greg. Karis.
I saw a man inside the painting in the castle. And then there was this strange glow.
Are we going to end up in this painting doing spells?
Plumbing, the electrical, the heating, none of it is up to
Stop.
code.
You're obsessing.
Well, it runs in the family.
I think intensely. And we've seen so many bizarre things. Why not a man in a painting?
Well, at least he's safe from building inspectors. I can't imagine that castle.
Oh, I don't know. What if the castle falls down? Who's the artist? Can we track down that?
How did your interview go?
Actually, it's still going. I have to finish this
Aptitude
take-home aptitude test.
test.
Aren't you forgetting something? My car keys?
Sure. I just need to go take a poop.
They'd be with your car. I backed your car into a pole last night.
It came right for me.
I know what you're thinking. How could I be so irresponsible? How could I be so stupid?
Irresponsible, yes. Stupid, no way. Where's that coming from?
Whatever it costs, I will pay for the damages.
What just happened here?
I don't know anything about anything. I'm gonna go see Dan.
What about the man in the painting?
We shouldn't go looking for trouble. We have enough around here.
What does that girl know? She knows everything about it. She's lived with it. She already trapped her brother in a painting.
Dan.
Oh, hey, Danny.
Sorry to bother you.
No, you're not bothering me. And
Hey,
yes,
don't flirt with Piper. She's taken.
Club received a visit from the DBI last night.
And you got code violation.
War and Peace of code violations.
Uncle D, I'm late. Oh, hey, Piper.
Hi, Jenny.
Hey, Jenny.
See you later, Uncle Dan.
See you, Jenny.
And don't forget your promise.
What did you promise?
I'll check out the code violations if you will help me with the promise I made Jenny. She needs help with the paper. It's for a bio class.
You mean sex?
Oh.
It's just way too awkward for me to talk to my niece about.
Birds and the bees.
Sure, not to worry.
Was there a problem with any of the ownership records that I saw?
Could you tell me about this painting?
Everything's in order.
Is there somebody living in the painting?
There is something strange about that painting.
Have you seen him?
Yeah.
That's how it all starts, you know? At first, you see him. At least you think you see him. And you start to think about it, but it doesn't make any sense. I mean,
How could there be somebody in a painting?
how could a man be inside a painting?
Yeah, exactly.
So you think that the painting is haunted by a ghost?
I think he's definitely alive. I think he's trapped inside.
Oh, jeez. Gotta have a spell for that.
No, you've only seen the beginning, Miss Hallowell. It's only gonna get worse.
Could you give me the cliff notes? What happens? Tell me more. Don't. We'll talk outside if you want.
Spirits send. Me, can I come in? Stay long.
What's she doing? Writing spells? It's gonna help her get a job. Can't use it for personal gain, though.
Smart people don't do stupid things, only stupid people do.
Aww,
Phoebe, I didn't mean to upset you. Phoebe, I know you think getting this job is the answer, but please just don't do anything.
What, stupid?
Don't.
Just don't do anything I wouldn't do.
Right. What's on this scribble pad?
You would never cast a smart spell.
Oh, she's gonna make herself smart. I think that's against the rules. But I want to see it.
For 24 hours from 7 to 7, I will understand all meaning of the words. Oh, and P.S. there will be no personal gain.
But how are you gonna get the job if there's no personal gain? Okay, hard work. Do you know what that means? Oh, she's absorbing everything?
Abaca, strong fiber obtained from a banana leaf. Zygote, a cell formed by the union of two gametes.
Oh, she learned 2 words. That's pretty cool.
Hey, Joe, that was fast.
Check out the x-ray. It's got definitive underwriting on the canvas.
Yeah.
The text is in Latin.
What's a spell?
I've never seen anything like it before.
Mito amplus brevis. To free what is lost, say these words.
Oh, she can speak
You
Latin.
speak Latin?
Yes. Good night, Joe.
Okay.
We're gonna see you again, Joe. Do I have to remember your name, Joe? Oh, somebody's home. Help. It's pretty definitive. And you have to write it backwards.
Obsavo emito amplus brevis.
No, she's just gonna say it.
semper me.
Or is she going into painting? Hope there's food in here. How do we get out? Do we say it backwards?
Quick, follow me. My name's Malcolm, and you were supposed to help me, not join me.
And I was helping you. You were supposed to come out.
Oh, great. Now we're both trapped.
Oh, secret passage. Is it just him?
Oh, Dan just called, said he'd meet you at the club at noon.
Did you hear her come in last night?
Nope.
This is really...
It's odd, isn't it? Does the cat know
Cat hasn't
something?
been fed.
Well, maybe she's still asleep.
No, I checked her room. Her bed hasn't been slept in.
She's a snooper.
What if Prue's right about the painting? What if something's happened?
63% of all adults believed to be missing show up within 24 hours. 1.2%.
Phoebe, did you do something?
What's wrong with you?
Nothing.
What do you mean?
I don't have time for this. I'm gonna go to Buckland's.
What about Dan? You're supposed to meet him at the club.
Damn it.
Do you like him?
Oh, do you?
Is that the vibe that I am getting right now?
Is it?
No. Do me a favor and go in my place, and then you can give me all the details later.
Yeah, Phoebe, you haven't had any action in
You can't just
Since Clay.
Stay where you are. I hate witches.
Witches.
How many times do I have to tell you that I'm a good witch?
And the artist that painted this was a witch. She was my girlfriend.
No.
We broke up, and she wrote a curse in Latin. What year is it?
1999.
What year is it for you?
It's been 70 years.
70 years.
Yeah, well, I won't be here that long. I mean, I have 2 sisters. We all have powers. If anybody can find a way out, it's us.
Yeah, power 3, dude. Plus they know about the painting.
Dan,
Ooh, look at
sorry
this
to keep
place.
you waiting.
Is that our new place? P3 for the 3 Ps.
What about Piper?
Oh, something came up. She can't be here.
Oh.
Prue?
Check the Piper picture. See any fireballs? Don't say it. Don't say it.
Oh, hey, Piper.
Ah, this guy's always interrupting.
Forgive me, Joe.
For what?
For that.
Hey Joe, shouldn't you be in a boy band? Won't he notice that you're gone? Hey dude, do you often experience missing time?
What?
Well, I always hoped someone would get my SOS. I thought I'd be a woman.
Dude, not the time.
Hello, this is Phoebe Hallowell, and
Jeez, there's TVs everywhere now. Do you notice that?
Check out this x-ray I found at her office.
Don't say
I
it.
think it may have something to do with her disappearing.
Primarily concerned with blood and blood-forming
Hematology.
Yes,
You can make loads of money on a quiz show.
Eugene O'Neill.
American playwright. O'Neill. Yes, what country now occupies
Isn't that Jimmy Kimmel?
How is it that you know all the answers? You have cast a spell, haven't you?
What?
all I had to do was ace an aptitude test.
Can she help though?
Piper, you weren't at that job interview surrounded by all those college graduates.
Harvard, Piper.
Then again, you probably do know what I'm talking about. You have a 4-year degree.
Wait, what does this mean? Absolvo, admitto,
No.
applis,
Oh, at least
brevis, semper mea?
Phoebe will see it happening. Well, now she knows. Now use her smarts to get him out somehow.
Don't tell me she's the sister witch who was gonna save us.
No, there's another one. The real smart one. She'll get us.
She cast a spell on herself, Prue. A smart spell.
What?
Can she save us?
Maybe.
Come on, there's got to be something.
Jeez, she's reading the entire book of Shadows.
Sweetie, you're gonna have to come back later.
Can you help me with my birds and bees? Maybe Jenny can help.
And your uncle wanted Piper to help you out with this?
I was too embarrassed to tell him that I already know about sex, so I figured we could just hang out and watch some television.
Yeah, do you wanna...
Hey, what's that?
They should make these things. You know, little backlights? They probably do. That'd be cool though, wouldn't it?
Nell?
Okie dokie. You're all set.
There you go.
Bye, Jenny.
But she already knows all that stuff. What does it say? Jeez, she just hanging around? Did you cast a spell?
Nell, find me Nell.
She's outside in the car.
These words will free anyone trapped inside the painting.
Perfect. Do
But
it.
how do I get the words inside without getting trapped inside the painting myself? No, I couldn't.
So maybe we should take shifts waiting.
I don't know.
Something weird about all of this.
Here, kitty. Kitty, kitty. What do we have here?
Kit's the judge of character.
What is she doing here?
Prue, look.
Oh, nice.
Piper, freeze him.
Oh, he's freeing himself.
You're too late.
I thought he was an innocent. I thought he needed help.
I'm not talking to you. Forever.
Hey, just because he's super evil doesn't mean he's not innocent. Phoebe, do you want to... Oh, he's going to try and trick her.
Thanks for freeing me, witch.
No, he's not. He's doing the evil voice.
You're a warlock, aren't you?
You are a smart witch.
You're doing the evil voice. Anybody can see it.
That woman who brought Prue the painting.
Jane's my lover. She's been trying to get me out for years. She needed to find the charmed ones.
Oh, I see.
You.
Oh, kickboxing. She doesn't need her smarts for that.
Tick-tock, Phoebe. Tick-tock. Jane.
Oh, happy ending. See? They brought two innocents back together again.
Let's Let's get out of here.
Not yet, not yet. I have a little present for you. It's inside the house. The power of premonition.
Oh, jeez, they should just take off and run, go to Vegas. Now they're gonna get obliterated or stuck in the painting again.
If we get out of here, I'm gonna buy her a new pair of shoes.
Yeah.
I'll buy her the purse to match.
Aren't you severely in debt because of the buying the new place? Oh shit!
Verve omnes Liberace.
Liberace?
It can't be Liberace. Oh no.
Can you read it?
It's in Latin.
Told you I'd be back.
Oh. What are you gonna do, Phoebe?
Hello, Phoebe.
Hey, hey, don't set her on fire.
No! That's Zavo! Amito!
Oh, they're so going in there. We're all going in. Now what's the plan? How do we...
Now you and your sisters are gonna end up burning to death.
Looking for this?
Verve omnes Liberant!
Well, they got burned to death.
Oh, well, thanks for getting ours, Phoebe. Smartest thing I've ever done.
Your estimate requires $250,000 and a crew of 75.
What?
Well, actually, those were Phoebe's suggestions.
Can you fix it cheap and fix it quick?
In a couple of days.
Can you do it for $10?
This whole smart spell thing has made me realize that there's a lot of cool information out there. And who knows, maybe I will go back to college, take some night classes.
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh.
you want to explain this?
Okay, well, that's Piper.
Oh,
Yeah.
And that's Dan.
I see.
I'll just let it play out, okay? This Dan Piper thing? I'll let it play out. Will we ever see Joe again? One thing that sticks out about this show is that all the guys, a lot of the guys, very 90s hair, you know, the styles. Pretty distinctive. So, that was episode 3. This is an episode with 3 storylines. One storyline, Prove the Painting. 2 storyline, Piper and the place. Her new place. 3rd storyline, Phoebe tries to get a job. She feels like the other 2 think that she's the dummy and, you know, she's the youngest and she always messes up and all that stuff. But all 3 stories wove together very nicely. They all connected, and in the end, they're all thrown into a picture. I like the idea of the painting that, you know, if you read it too closely, you get sucked into it. Actually, now that I think about it, I don't think I... Wait a second. Right. I just had to read a little summary about the episode because I was kind of confused. I was like, the guy was trapped in the painting, but wasn't his lover the one trying to get him out of the painting? 2 different people. Nell is the spurned witch lover who was like, get into a painting. And the other girl is probably the one he truly loved. You know? Trying to get him out for all these years. And they were so good, you know? This is what... They made the classic blunder. The warlock and the witch. They did the evil voice when they came out of the painting. When he came out of the painting with Phoebe, he was all like, thanks for getting me out of the painting. Instead of being, oh, hey, thanks, they're still in there. Could you know, let's help him. You know, and then he sneaks out the back to be reunited with his lover. You know, play it cool, dude. Don't just go evil. Always with the evil voice. Damn it, dude. We met a new character. Joe. I don't know if he's going to be in it or not. He's in 2 scenes. I'll try and remember his name. Although I'm not even sure, even now, if it's Joe. I'm going to remember Joe. Even if that's not his name, that's what I'm going to call him. He's got the classic 90s hair. One of the styles. That's how I'll recognize him. See, I like the painting. It lit up and there was little words on it. I would have liked it more like maybe it changes, like it's daytime in the day and nighttime in the night. You know, it kind of changes like that. That'd be kind of neat to see. But then that would take a lot of, like, someone would actually have to paint that. It was much easier to just paint the help and the now than actually completely change it. Oh, that'd be neat though. They should build something like that in real life. Like, something that looks like a painting. It isn't though. It's like a digital display, but it looks like a painting. And it changes. Slowly animates over subtly. Maybe it has a sensor that can detect if anybody's in the room. And when people aren't in the room, it changes slightly. So you can never see it changing, but people are like, wait a second, was that dog always there? You know? Oh, they should do that. But make it look like it's a painting somehow. Some sort of subtle overlay for the screen that's changing. I don't know. Technology's getting there, you know? Maybe in a few years they'll be able to do it properly without people being wise to it. I'm all about pranking people, you know, but in cool ways. Like putting speakers in cemeteries at night, playing ghostly music. Or I've always wanted a big house. Like on a hill. The same deal though. Play spooky music and noises and ghost sounds. Ooh, little wolf. You know. People like point up at it. Ooh, don't go up there. It's haunted. If you listen closely at night, you can hear the screams. But yeah, that's a dream. I'll never have enough money to own a house, so let alone my pick of a house on a hill. Probably wouldn't be good in my old age anyway to have to climb up to a frickin' house on a hill. What was I thinking? Stupid joke. Anyway, a Dan Piper thing. It's gonna happen. We knew episode 1 something was gonna happen with Dan and somebody. Just accept it. New guy, dishy, whatever that means. Neighbor, friendly. One of the girls is gonna like him. He's gonna like one of the girls. But again, it's Piper. It's always Piper. It's funny to me. It's funny to me that the obvious one, the obviously single one, is Phoebe in the group. Of all of them, she's been completely unattached. She has not been in a situation at any point in the show where you could say, oh, yeah, but what about this other guy, Phoebe? But Piper is in that situation. What about Leo? It's not like we've forgotten Leo. Leo was in the last episode. We saw their future child, maybe. And now the girls are teasing Piper about neighbor Dan? I don't know. Willing to go with it. Dan seems like a nice dude so far. He hasn't turned evil or anything. But we haven't really got to know him at all. I would classify him as completely neutral. No character so far. He knows something about construction, but all the scenes he's been in, I just don't know him well enough. And his niece, I don't know. Don't know what's going on with his niece. they have to have a story. That family, something has to be up with that, or they have to play into the plot in some way. There's a reason it's an uncle and a niece, and not a father-daughter. Well, maybe not a father-daughter, because if one of the girls hooks up with him, you don't want, oh, now I'm your stepmom, you don't want that sort of dynamic. Maybe that's the reason. But it seems it's just mysterious to me. I'll keep an eye on it. Maybe it's nothing. I'll keep an eye on it. Morris wasn't in this episode, or in the last episode. Where'd you go, Morris? You scheming? Off screen? I know what you're up to. Yes, sirree. Phoebe's job interview was fun. She didn't even get to interview. Right? You go to the place. They hand you an aptitude test with a pencil, and then they say you can finish it at home. Why would I even bother sitting here? Am I going to talk to anybody today? You just take it home and do it at home. Don't sit in a group of Harvard guys and girls all talking about their alma maters. Some things matter more. Like what Phoebe's got. And I've been saying it since the show began. Probably, I don't know. That Phoebe isn't just... She doesn't just have premonitions. She just doesn't just sense things. It's not just a power. She has smarts. She can see things other people can't, with or without her power. That's her gift. Plus, she'll fight you. Of the three girls, Prue has a power to repel. Piper has a power to stop. But Phoebe can handle herself. She'll kick you in the nuts. And I don't like when she's talking bad about herself, because we know better. And so do Prue and Piper. I just don't know where all the money's coming from. Because nothing's happening yet. Prue's the only one still working. But maybe that's why alternate Prue becomes this super billionaire. Because her sisters never got any jobs, and she felt like she had to work her butt off just to keep up the house payments. But that was an alternate timeline. It'll work out fine this time. Did I even talk about... Did I talk about the plot of this episode? Yeah, I did. I talked about the painting. Kind of cool. The inside of the painting, not so cool. Just rooms with fireballs. That was about it. Guy's a warlock. He can't knock over a fireball breathing statue, and I don't know, stuff it up or something. He couldn't write to his girlfriend more specific instructions, or I don't know. She did a great job at the start of the episode before she turned evil and did her evil voice. She did a great job as the sketchy, I just want the painting away from me woman. Unless somehow those two people are not the same. No, that doesn't make any sense. Because she was looking for the charmed ones to help. But what she should have done is actually just gone to them and she was relying on Prue to figure it out with no prompting. She should have just said, look, my boyfriend is trapped in this frickin' painting. Don't know how it happened. Do you have a spell to help with that? Thanks. It didn't have to be evil. But they got killed. Possibly a better fate than getting trapped in a painting forever. I would say. Give me death instead of that. But yeah, they went back into the house. You knew it was going to be a bad ending. Hey, and Kit helped out. So all in all, good episode. Had everything. Phoebe survived. She got so close to death in that elevator, but she survived. I was really worried about it. Prue learned that you can't trust everybody in your life, and Piper learned that there's plenty more fish in the sea, and to be open to new possibilities in love and in life. So, see what happens next time on episode 4. Until then, have a good day.